So recently Microsoft have announced their own internal Linux distribution which is called CBL-Mariner, and now previously it was like build it yourself. Now it's having an ISO where you can download and try it on your own. So this is the installer. We have like three options, terminal installer with speech, just a terminal installer, and a graphical installer. So let's pick the graphical one and see what we are getting over here. So right out of the gate it's telling welcome to CBL-Mariner version 1, and it's telling us it's giving us options for picking the installation type from core and full. So let's do a full installation and see what we are getting it. And we are having a license agreement. I'm not sure what's written over here. So data collection is there, telemetry is there. Let's accept, only then we can install this for the sake of demonstration purposes. So I've allocated this 20 gigabyte virtual hard drive, and I'm sorry about this resolution because I couldn't get it to pass full resolution. So here I'm going to use the erase disk, not going to use a manual partition. So this is using like an ext4 partition and a FAT for the UEFI system. We can have like encrypted install if we want. Click next, and here we set our host name. So don't like this characters, so I'm just going to delete that. Leave the host name as it is, username, vector, and the password needs to be secure, it's giving you the description, contains lowercase, uppercase, all these things. So I'm just going to type something and I'm going to click install. So the CBL in CBL-Mariner stands for command base Linux. So it took like 72 seconds for performing the complete entire installation. I'm just going to hit done. So this is like the initial login of CBL-Mariner, nothing fancy, no graphical user interface. So let's log in. Let's check out which shell we are using. So we are having bash as default shell. We do a df-h, we can see it's using somewhere around 1.6 gigabytes for the full installation of CBL-Mariner. Then if we do a free -h, we can see it's using 40 megs of RAM. Okay, that's interesting. And the package manager which is available by default in CBL-Mariner is tdnf, which is a trimmed down version of DNF, tiny DNF, and you also have access to DNF. So sudo tdnf install bash -completion. So this is tiny DNF. It's it performed the installation really quick. Then you also have access to DNF. So sudo DNF install. You can try something like git or something. I'm not sure whether git is available. So when I use DNF for the first time, I have to accept some GPG keys. So yes, it's not a good practice to accept all these by default, but since it's from the distribution, I hope we can trust them. It's telling me git is already installed. So, and if you are wondering why I'm doing this terminal style setup for this, by default you cannot install any graphical desktop environment to this. For example, if I go down over here, if I do a sudo tdnf, and if I try to install something like Wayland or Xorg, you can see in a moment those packages are not available. So you don't have access to any display servers to this. So if you need to install some desktop environment and need to use this as your daily driver, you may have to compile them from source, but I'm not sure whether GCC yeah, GCC is available, so you can compile some stuff. So before I end this video, I would like to see which init they are using. So cat/etc and systemd. Yeah, they have systemd, so I guess systemctl will work out. So the default init system they are using is systemd. So I hope this one was helpful. I will not recommend you using this as your daily driver in any case, because you may need to compile like X Windows system if you are using something with X, so you may need to compile Wayland, you may need to compile your own window manager, so that's like too much hassle. Even if you need to install something like let me see, install alsa mixer, like alsa-utils. You have like options for sound and all these things, but still I will not recommend you use this as your daily driver. This is recommended for using as a base Linux for running other distributions on QEMU. QEMU available so that you can run some virtual machines, and that's the intended purpose of this distribution. So I hope this one was helpful, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.